Okay, so Caden and Beer, I remember I was down there in Corpus, sitting there with Brooks, and my old high school prom date, Brandon Hall, invited me up. I had no idea I was going to meet you. We drove all the way from Corpus to Lubbock. Next thing you know, I'm hanging out with this amazing woman that is about to be my wife here in 5 minutes. I cannot wait for it. I've literally loved you since the first time I met you, and I'm very excited for the rest of our life together. It's gonna be incredible. I love you very much. It's gonna be a great wedding. I'll see you.
Mason and Caitlin are husband and wife, and Mason and Caitlin are no longer two independent persons, but one. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. You may now kiss the bride. There you go. Cheers. Cheers.
I said, well, what would you have done if I'd said no? Because we were just chatting at this point. And his response, just for a father, you know, was priceless. His response was, well, I would have said, what will it take for me to make you say yes? What do I need to do? And I was like, I could not have thought of a better answer than that. And I think it's a measure of the man. So.
And the brakes on his truck went out. So, Mason likes to come off as this cool, calm, collected guy, which I have to give it to you, you are. Except in this moment, he was not. I have never seen him so panicked. And it wasn't because his truck was sinking to the bottom of the canal. It was because his fishing poles were in the bed of the truck. So this is in the middle of the night, by the way. He jumps into the canal, gets his fishing poles out, and good thing he did, because as we looked there and watched his truck sink, the roof of his truck was sticking out of the water, and we were sitting there soaking wet, and Mason turns and looks at me and says, well, I saved the poles, you want to fish? So we did.
But in all seriousness, I'm so thankful to be here today and to watch her grow up into the amazing person that she is. More recently, I've so enjoyed the experience of being adults together, having the time of our lives at the Cher concert, having the worst morning of our lives the next day, watching her be an amazing aunt to all of my children, and now being here for her as she begins her life as a married lady. So as you know, I thought that Caitlin was a very, very cool kid. In case you weren't convinced, another picture. It's one of my favorites. In the background, here's a self-portrait that I drew of her. It's fairly awful.